Hello students, today will we discuss about problems of growing children. ओके ये कि रिमर गॉर्डन्स ने लिखा है चिल्ड्रन एट प्ले. ओके इसमें एक हैरियट नाम की बच्ची है जो अपनी ग्रोइंग चिल्ड्रन उसको एज को लेकर बहुत ज़्यादा डिप्रेशन में रहती है. ओके रिमर गॉर्डन्स चिल्ड्रन एट अ प्ले इज इन फैक्ट an interesting story about the mental disturbances of growing children. It depicts the psychological disturbance and mental confusion have been beautifully portrayed by the writer. First, thinks a lot. Harriet's dilemma is clearly revealed in the very first sentence of the story. Half of Harriet wanted to stay as a child, half wanted to be a grown-up. She often asked herself what she wants to be in future. She has aspirations and wants to be important in life. She consults her sister Victoria, who tells her that she wanted to be a Red Cross nurse. Now Harriet starts thinking about her options. She thinks she should be either a nun or a doctor or a missionary. Later she decides to be a dancer or a politician, but we interrupt saying that she was going to be a poet, and this gives Harriet a new thought. Harriet thinks a lot but remains undecided because of her adolescent years. Next, a portrait of the child psychology. Harriet is also disturbed mentally on account of the carelessness of her parents. वो अपने पेरेंट्स की लापरवाही से बहुत ज़्यादा मेंटली डिस्टर्ब रहती है हैरियट. She does not get any support from her family. Everybody is busy in his own affairs and nobody cares for the other. The father is busy in his office work and the mother is always busy with the house, the family, the servants and many other affairs, which quiet and has gone away from Harriet. In fact, she is elderly with peculiar ideas of her own. She has also developed friendship with Valerie. Harriet wants to play with Bogey, but he is much younger and plays with insects in his own way. He appears to be secretive, strong and rough. Harriet finds herself quite lonely even while living in the family. Next, loneliness. Okay. In her loneliness, she sits alone under the stairs. She likes to warm her back in the sun and enjoy the music created by the gurgling sound of the water against jetty poles. She develops affinity with the cork tree and enjoys natural beauty, but even the attractions of natural sights do not divert her mind from the thought of her own future. Next, a psychological study of an undergrown girl. Harriet is always inquisitive about her future. sometimes men used to play charms with a piece of lead tinfoil dropped into the boiling water. When it becomes soft, she put it into the cold plate to become hard. It was believed that whatever shape was made, it told about one's future. Captain John drops the charm for Harriet and it takes a wall-like shape. Nan thinks that it is like a glove on the table of the father. But Harriet thinks that it is the world, and its rough surface reminds her of seas and lands. She is unable to understand its symbolic meaning. Her future still remains unsettled. Next, adolescence. The story shows that the period of adolescence is full of confusions, aspirations, and disappointments. It requires proper care and support from the family, especially parents may save children from psychological disturbances by paying due attention to their emotional problems. Next, psychological disturbances. Harriet thinks about the members of her family, her father, mother, nurse, and sister. She also thinks about those who frequently visit them. Captain John is a frequent visitor to the family, but Harriet is unable to understand why. He is just so regular in her visit. None of these persons seems to have gained any importance place. His nurse tells that her future is still in the farming and shows she should not make hurry as regards her future. But Harriet is not satisfied. Last is emotional problems. Half of Harriet wanted to stay as a child and half wanted to be a grown-up. She often asked other children what they would be when grown up. Victoria said that she would like to be a Red Cross nurse. Harriet also nurtured some ideas. She thought she would be a nun or a doctor. Anyway, she wanted to be something important. She shared aloud, "Perhaps I shall be a great dancer or a politician and make a speech." Children at play is a story of children of a family. One of them is Harriet. She is a growing girl. The writer reveals the mental state of children at this stage. Here he portrays the psychological disturbances of Harriet, who is neither a child nor a grown-up. Harriet was an ambitious girl, so she felt herself to be misfit in the family. She found her family maddening. Her father was too busy. He did not have spare time to Harriet. Nor for others. Her mother was also too busy in the affairs of house and family. Besides, she was expecting another baby soon and had not to be disturbed. Harriet considered Nan as not important. We were different and had withdrawn from her and made friends with Wesley from across the river. Harriet disliked and feared her, however, she would have liked to play with Vogie, but he was much younger and played with insects, lizards, etc. Harriet felt lonely in her home. She was driven to adopt places. There was cubby hole under the stairs and at the end of the jetty. She would like to sit, her legs hanging down, her back warmed with sun, her ear filled with the cool gurgling of the water against the jetty poles. Harriet was quite inquisitive about her future. Sitting against the cork tree, she would ask herself, she meant about her future when Valerie had come to spend the day. Captain John too would drop in. Harriet got irritated. Why should they be? Have not they homes of their own? She did not like the limping of John, so she would say, but I wish he were not so jerky. Why is he so jerky? While other children enjoyed the magical tricks of John, Harriet could not make out any definite meaning. The world-like shape made her think that it was the world, and its rough surface reminded her of seas and lands.